The Zacks rank, value, momentum, growth, and income all factor into Zacks rank buys.
Hey, if you want to check out a couple of possible growth and income opportunities, you've come to the right place, because this is what we're going to talk about with the editor of our Income Investor Service, Brian Hamilton. You've identified a retailer and technology company of sorts, technology engineering company. Which are we going to do first?
We're going to go over Macy's first, actually.
Okay.
Macy's been doing fantastic as of late, and as the overall retail sector has seen a resurgence, we've seen the consumer sentiment just at all-time highs.
Yeah.
And so this has really helped out Macy's and some of these, big box stores. Now, Macy's recently reported earnings where they beat the Zacks consensus earnings estimates for the third consecutive quarter, but they just missed the revenue estimate. But more importantly, they saw growth in sales and comparable same-store sales. Now, management has been really also focused on two other areas: their cost-cutting and their real estate portfolio. Now, they've been selectively adding new stores, but more importantly, closing all these non-profitable stores.
Right.
Now, for the real estate portfolio, they've been selling off non-essential assets. This includes like parking garages, warehouses, and it's really helped the top line. But management's also looking forward, and they recently increased earnings, revenues, and comparable same-store sales for fiscal year 2019. Now, this positive turnaround by the company, which I'll show you in the price consensus graph here, but first of all, I want to show you the earnings estimates. It's really seen some really positive updates here.
Okay.
So we got the next quarter, we've seen a nice boost here. And then a quarter after that here. But the fiscal year 2019 saw a huge bump, and the year out almost doubled from $1.67 to $3.17, which was really impressive for the company. Now, this has also helped out the price consensus graph, as you can see here. Now, we see this huge downswing here, and this is when really retail has been under massive pressure. It wasn't just Macy's, it was all the big boxes, because Amazon was just really kicking their butts. But Macy's turnaround story has really started to see the stock price go up, and we're seeing the estimates go up as well. Now, another huge thing, as they're turning around, seeing some growth and looking at some long-term growth for the company, they pay out a massive 5.1% annual dividend as well.
It's big for a retailer.
Oh, it's huge, yeah.
Because they normally don't pay dividends at all.
Well, they haven't had really much cash flow, so how could they possibly pay a dividend at the same time? You know?
Yeah. It's an interesting turnaround story in that whole sector.
Yeah, and they're really outperforming their peers as well. So it's in one of the the top ones in the group to pick, and management has been doing a really good job of their turnaround as of late.
All right. Well, hopefully that'll continue.
Yep.
Then you've chosen Emerson Electric. Now, this is a kind of a technology and engineering company.
Yeah, they do some infrastructure. They have two major segments, their commercial segment and their solution segment.
Yeah.
Now, they also recently reported earnings where they beat the Zacks consensus earnings and revenue estimates. But more importantly, they saw EPS and net sales improve by just under 20%. Now, the success has been really broad-based in both of their major segments and almost every region in which they are in. This caused management to increase both EPS and revenue guidance for fiscal year 2018. But more important, it's really interesting about this company, management is really looking long-term, and they increased their both EPS and revenue estimates for fiscal year 2021. Now, management also commented that they're increasing their share repurchase program, and with their guidance through 2021, they're expected to increase their dividend payments. Now, they currently pay about 2.8% annual dividend yield. This is expected to continue to grow through 2021, so it's a really nice little investment for people who get into Emerson to see this nice dividend growth as well. And this great news has helped Emerson see some positive estimate revisions as well. As we take a look at their detailed estimates page here, we can see over the last 60 days they've moved up a little for the next quarter, some nice improvement for the following quarter, and this is just a nice trend for the next 2 fiscal years as well. Now, this has also been seen in their stock price, as we can take a look at their price and consensus graph here. We can see that, kind of in the 2015-16, it was kind of, muddling in a tight range here, but it has moved up in a higher range here, and we're seeing this now even go up in a further range. And with the company's fiscal plans out through 2021, this looks like these things can continue to move up as they have a massive share repurchase program. Now, they're currently paying a 2.8% annual dividend, but a lot of people are really expecting that to increase as well as the company growing all the way out through 2021.
Oh, talking about 2021 already? Wow.
Yeah, it's a long-term view for this company, and that's one thing that people are really liking about them. A lot of people are looking at 1 or 2 years, but this long-term growth plan for the company gives a lot more reassurance for the prospects over the next several years.
Okay. Do you own either one?
No, I do not.
All right. Check out more information on these and other companies on our website, Zacks.com. You probably also see some articles there that Brian writes from time to time on the website as well. All on Zacks.com. Get to the homepage and start checking it out with Brian. I'm Terry Ruffalo.